Living in Texas, for the most part, is pretty peaceful. Occasionally we get struck by hurricanes, our weather's a tad warm, and sometimes we get occasional rainstorms. But living in Texas, I would say we're pretty lucky. We've never had to experience the effects of a major earthquake and its aftermath. The effects of an earthquake are catastrophic. The Republic of Haiti was recently involved in a major earthquake. This earthquake left the Haitian people in complete shock and devastation. Throughout this speech, you will learn about the Haitian earthquake, the earthquake's aftermath, and you will also learn about Haiti's cry for help. The Haitian earthquake took place on Tuesday, January 12, 2010. It hit at approximately 4:53 p.m. The earthquake lasted for a total of 35 seconds. The earthquake hit in a town called Liagani, which is exactly 16 miles outside of the Haitian capital. Here, I have a exactly pinpointed area of where the earthquake hit. As you can see, the center, and it just exploded after that. For those who don't know what an earthquake is the movement of the Earth's crust caused by the movement of tectonic plates below the surface. These tectonic plates move because of volcanic activity underneath the surface. The earthquake magnitude is the mathematical measure of the strength based on the maximum amplitude of the seismic waves. When two tectonic plates collide with each other, which cause the earthquake, they produce seismic waves. This particular earthquake caused a magnitude of 7.0 magnitude. We would compare this to being struck by a hurricane that was equivalent to a Category 5. This particular earthquake caused at least 52 aftershocks, measuring of at least 4.5 magnitudes. So in comparison, that's like getting hit initially by a Category 5 hurricane, and then that hurricane spawning off 52 Category 3 hurricanes, and we get hit by those 52 times in a row. Experts say that this was the strongest earthquake they've seen since 1770. The Haitian earthquake's aftermath was a disaster. More than 3 million people were affected by the Haiti earthquake. The Haitian government estimated over 250,000 people died because of the initial earthquake. They also said that the death toll is expected to rise once they clear away the debris, which will take a little bit of time. On January 22nd, 2010, just 10 short days after the initial impact of the earthquake, the Haitian government called off the search for survivors. And there are still many dead people lying in the streets of Haiti, which is very sad. Over 300,000 people were injured due to the initial earthquake, and over 1 million people were homeless due to the initial earthquake. There are still homeless people all over Haiti that they're trying to survive with just in tents, or they're living under debris. Over 250,000 residences were severely damaged or they collapsed completely. 30,000 commercial buildings collapsed completely or they were severely damaged. These commercial buildings included transport facilities such as airports or ship ports. Hospitals went down, electrical networks went down, jailhouses went down, and a lot of schools went down as well. The relief for Haiti is still very much needed. The countries that are helping out as much as they can right now are the United States, Taiwan, Britain, Venezuela, and Mexico. I know they're sending out rescue teams right now, and they're trying to supply as much food and water to the Haitian people as they can. They're bringing in medical supplies and just regular supplies that you would need for everyday living. The transportation to and from Haiti during the initial earthquake was almost non-existent. The roads were so badly damaged that no cars or ships couldn't even come to the ports. Airplanes couldn't land to deliver any of these supplies that the Haitian people needed. So supplies right now are still scarce as they're cleaning up the debris. Cleanup crews are still needed. some facts that I think you might need to know is that bodies are being buried in mass graves. The amount of land and the amount of people, it just doesn't balance out. They're having to bury hundreds of people at a time in huge graves. Some reports said that they were being buried in trunks of cars. They were being buried inside of refrigerators, and it's just very sad. If you can, we need to send help to Haiti. The American Red Cross is accepting donations, and all the donations are going strictly for cleanup crews, rescue teams, medical supplies, food, water, and things like that. The American Red Cross has raised over $100 million for this cause. In the United States alone, we have raised over $500 million for the Haitian people. But this $500 million is nothing compared to the billions of dollars that were causing destruction for the Haiti people. I'm going to show you some pictures really quick. This is the presidential palace before the earthquake. It's the city where the people lived, the beaches, and this is after the earthquake. The presidential palace just collapsed right there in the center. This is the town. All you can see is shopping carts. This was taken right outside of a grocery shopping area. This is just the streets. It's just flooded with trash and debris, concrete. Here's a structural building that completely crumbled like a piece of chalk. Here's the people that were homeless and didn't have anywhere to stay the night of the earthquake. There are just thousands of people just all over the debris that had to just sleep there. Here's people being pulled out of the debris. This woman right here is trapped underneath a structure, and she's about to die. There's people right here that are just bleeding huge amounts of blood. This is rescue teams taking away dead bodies. Here's some pictures of them trying to transport some of the food and supplies that the Haitian people needed. And here's a picture of rescue teams rescuing infants from the debris. I found this information at earthquake.usgs.com/learn. I went to wikipedia.org. I found some information at theamericanredcross.org. You can go to www.cnn.com/2010/world/Haiti relief. Or you can go to philanthropy.com/article/donations to aid Haiti. In conclusion, we learned about the earthquake that affected Haiti, we learned of its aftermath, and we learned of the relief that's being taken place for the Haitian people. The Haiti earthquake was a very humbling experience for everybody that was involved. The country was already in ruins and a very poverty-stricken country, and this is just a major obstacle that we don't know if they'll be able to overcome. Everyone is doing what they can to make sure that the Haitian people are getting what they need, but it still doesn't feel like they're getting enough. I would hope that international aid would help if this happened in the United States. My heart goes out to the Haiti.